In the 1930s, Adolf Hitler faced a challenge. France had constructed what seemed like an impenetrable barrier, the Maginot Line. It was a network of reinforced concrete, steel bunkers, and underground tunnels. A defensive monster that stretched across the border. Hitler wanted a weapon capable of crushing it. Not just damaging bunkers, but reducing entire fortresses to rubble. To solve this, he turned to Krupp, the German industrial giant. Their mission was bold: to build the largest gun the world had ever seen. A weapon so powerful, it could fire a 7-ton shell over a distance of 40 kilometers. The result was not just a gun. It was something far greater. A colossus of war. They named it Schwerer Gustav, or Heavy Gustav. It wasn't merely a weapon. It was a masterpiece of engineering, born from military obsession. The Schwerer Gustav was unlike anything ever built. Designed by Krupp, it required years of planning, testing, and precise manufacturing. Its specifications were staggering. It measured 47 meters in length. It weighed 1,350 tons. Each shell was over 7 meters long and weighed nearly 7 tons. Its maximum range stretched to 47 kilometers. Each shot could pierce 7 meters of concrete, or nearly a meter of steel. It was designed to obliterate fortifications, and it traveled on a custom-built railway system. But the gun was not mobile. It could not be driven to the battlefield. It required a specially built double railway track, a crew of over 1,500 soldiers, and a massive support team, including cranes, anti-aircraft units, and security forces. Transporting and assembling the weapon took weeks. And once it was set up, it could not be moved. Air superiority was essential. Without it, the gun was vulnerable. In the spring of 1942, Schwerer Gustav was finally ready to fire. Its first and only major target, the heavily fortified Soviet city of Sevastopol on the Crimean Peninsula. In June 1942, Schwerer Gustav arrived at the outskirts of Sevastopol. The city was protected by underground bunkers, coastal fortresses, and miles of reinforced defenses. The massive cannon was hidden beneath camouflage. Spotters, engineers, and guards surrounded it on all sides. After weeks of preparation, the gun was ready to fire. Over several days, it launched 48 shells at Soviet positions. Each shot required 45 minutes to prepare. When fired, the ground trembled. The shells traveled for nearly a full minute before crashing into their targets. One round destroyed an ammunition depot buried over 30 meters underground. Another shattered a fort carved from solid rock. The psychological effect was enormous. Soviet defenders realized there was no weapon in their arsenal that could match it. But the gun had limits. Its rate of fire was extremely slow. It required enormous logistical support. And its lack of mobility made it vulnerable to attack. While Sevastopol eventually fell, it was not solely due to Schwerer Gustav. Air strikes, infantry assaults, and conventional artillery also played crucial roles. The gun, once seen as a symbol of unstoppable power, was proving impractical in a fast-moving war. As the war progressed and Germany's situation worsened, Schwerer Gustav was pulled from the front. It was simply too large, too slow, and too exposed for modern warfare. Plans were made to build even more massive weapons, including a mobile version called Dora, and a monstrous land tank project named Landkreuzer P-1500. But none of them would see combat. As the Eastern Front collapsed, Gustav was moved north and hidden near the town of Grafenwöhr. In 1945, with defeat imminent, German engineers destroyed the weapon to prevent it from falling into Allied hands. When American forces arrived, they found only scraps. Twisted steel, broken rail lines, and fragments of the once mighty gun. Schwerer Gustav did not win the war. But it made history, not through its combat record, but through the scale of its ambition. It became a symbol of Nazi excess. A weapon built for spectacle, not strategy. It showed how genius could be twisted by tyranny, and how even the most colossal machines are no match for the shifting tide of history. Today, Schwerer Gustav exists only in photos, documents, and scattered remains. Its story stands as a reminder that no weapon, no matter how powerful, can defy the future forever.